In our main event for CKW on your screen, New Year's Clash, returning for Season 3 Part 2, we have the Welcome Back Ladies 6-Woman Elimination Match. We have not seen the women since the end of Season 2. For various reasons, health reasons, time off, family, legal troubles, all this other stuff. The women are finally making the return here tonight, going forward for the rest of Season 3. All 6 of these women last were seen at Crogananza 2. All of them have something to prove here tonight. And let's see what happens. As the fans here in Phoenix, Arizona are awaiting the return of the ladies. And the first woman walking out is the former #1 contender for the women's championship. She came so close at Crogananza 2 to winning the women's championship and barely missed the mark to Mistress Scarlett. A win here could mean a lot.
Making her way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, the irresistible force,
Rhonda Hogan will not let that loss to Mistress Scarlett at Crogananza 2 get to her. She has stated numerous times since that match she is still intending at some point in time in her career, and she's guaranteeing it's going to happen in Season 3. She's going to become the women's champion. She says Mistress Scarlett better watch her back because she's on her way. And a win here tonight, like I said, could mean a lot, not just for Rhonda here, but for any of these women. A win here could set them going forward with their return during here in Season 3. And the fans here in Arizona, Rhonda Hogan has become quite the fan favorite. And there's a lot of fans out there that want to see her win the women's championship. Let's see if this main event match here at New Year's Clash could be a sign of things to come for her. And there's a lot to come in this season, folks. There's numerous wrestlers that are making their return that were not seen in Part 1. Like I said with the women, it was the same thing with the women. There were so much problems, so many issues, not many women would come back. So I pretty much held the women off until everyone can come back. So they pretty much had an extended vacation.
And from Detroit, Michigan,
And Kayla Dixon is a one-woman wrecking crew right now. She is no longer associated with Kaye. She turned her back on Kaye at the end of their match at Crogananza when they lost the women's tag team championships, and didn't really change much of anything because Kaye ran away with her tail tucked between her legs and quit the company. So Kayla is all on her own, but she says she doesn't care. She has a new goal, and that's the women's championship. She has a new goal, and that's proving her dominance to the rest of the women here in CKW. Whether you like her or not, there's fans booing her. There's some fans that have started, cheering for her ever since since she turned on Kaye. So there is room for her to grow going forward this season. And we have
from Detroit, Michigan, Lee Shaw.
And we have Leigh Shaw, the current #1 contender for the women's championship, and you just know for a fact, given how the betrayal of Mistress Scarlett, how the Ladies of Power fell apart last season, and her numerous attempts to try and win the women's championship, how much Leigh Shaw not only wants that title, but how much she wants to get her hands on Scarlett. And whether or not Scarlett is still the women's champion going into her title defense, I don't think she really cares, because Leigh Shaw wants one thing only, and that's become the women's champion. And she said this season's going to be a change for her. This season's going to be a very bright future for her. She's made statements on social media in recent months leading into the return here tonight. And she says she will make a name for herself. And Chandra has really had probably a rough few, not even just a rough few months since the end of season 3, part 1, and and her getting ready to come back to wrestling, having her taking time off for family reasons and whatnot to visit her son in Japan and whatnot. And grandchildren, but also there's been talk backstage ever since that very controversial end to her match at Krogananza 2 with Kanishika, where the Titantron went off and it pretty much left Kanishika in this weakened state, stuck, frozen on the ringside, counted out, giving Chandra the victory, and then she fell over and was hurting, and we've had ever since then, Kanishika out on medical leave since then. We still don't know if she's ever going to make a return to CKW or not. And there's been numerous talks backstage that Chandra was responsible for that because she wanted to take out Kanishika once and for all, and she wanted to cheat her way to victory. And Chandra's been going off saying, why the hell would I do that? I beat her fair and square in the first thing. I know I'm better than her. I could win. She's been having all this confrontation backstage with the men and the women, various fans, on social media. And she's trying to prove her, I put in this quotations, innocence. I mean, I'm not blaming her. I'm not assuming that she's the one that did that, but she's saying she isn't, so we have to at least find the evidence to make sure if she was or not.
From Detroit, Michigan, one half of the Continental Impact Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, the Warrior Princess, Myers Lovecraft.
And we have Maya, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. The only controversial part of that, and even Maya has accepted it, despite carrying the title out with her tonight, given that her sister Tizzy has officially, ever since the end of season 2, when they won the tag titles, she wanted to go off and do different things. She has different hopes and dreams for her future. She wants to move on from professional wrestling, so she has left and quit CKW, leaving Maya one half of the champions, and due to that, the titles have to be vacated. So eventually we'll sort out that in the given shows, and we'll crown new women's tag team champions.
And from Detroit, Michigan, the Continental Impact Wrestling Women's Champion, Mistress Reed.
Mistress Scarlett and the fans here in Arizona in the Footprint Center are booing the women's champion, but there's one thing you cannot take away from her. She found a way to walk out of Krogananza 2 still the women's champion. And how long that may or may not last, no one can really tell. But she has said numerous times since season 2 ended, on the road to season 3 part 2, she's putting every single woman on the roster on watch. They think they can take the title from her. They think they could beat her. She doesn't care what women return from season 2. She doesn't, and she put on foresight to tell any and all new women that are planning to join CKW this season to just, not even try, because she says, I'm going to be the women's champion for a long, long time. The two-time women's champion, Mistress Scarlett. And we start in the referee, and it's an elimination rules, not battle royale, folks. An elimination rules match. Falls count anywhere, elimination rules, pinfall, submission. You have to be the last woman standing here. And we definitely are seeing Leigh Shaw and Ronda Hogan go at one-on-one, the former and current #1 contender. And then Leigh Shaw has her eyes set on the women's champion. Just imagine if she wins this match and eliminates Mistress Scarlett. She can get her, make a statement to want to go back, to want to win that women's championship. She's had 2 opportunities so far and has fallen short on both of them. But this is a new, fresh season. Let's see what happens. Oh, jeez, Chandra. And we got Chandra and Maya Lynette. We got Kayla Dixon going after the women's champion. We got the former and current #1 contenders going at it. We got the champion trying to get a little bit of fresh room here. She's telling Chandra to bring it. And we got the former tag team champion. We got Maya and Kayla going at one another. And now we got Rhonda clearing almost house in the ring and dancing it off for the fans here in Phoenix, Arizona. And we got Maya going right after Rhonda Hogan. We got kendo sticks. It's a Falls Count Anywhere Anything Goes match. And a pinfall. Not even a 1 count. Not even a 1 count on Rhonda Hogan. As Maya chucks her into the ropes and drops, face plants her. Oh, jeez, and she gets out of the ring. Welcome back, ladies. Indeed, kendo sticks aplenty. Oh, jeez. But no, a reversal from Rhonda Hogan. And she just jacks Maya in the back. Oh, Lord, with that kendo stick. And it's just Rhonda rampaging with the freaking kendo stick. No women's eliminated yet, but we got a roll-up pin on the women's champion. But Mistress gets out, and she's telling him to get back in the ring. And she's taunting it up as the women are beating the ever-living hell out of each other, but Chandra comes to the ringside. Comes inside the ring, I mean. And a freaking hip attack. A submission. Is there a submission out there? I just noticed there was a submission out there. Oh, Lord. Oh, God! Armbar! Armbar trying to make her tap out. Trying to make her... But no, he gets chucked out of the ring and a kendo stick that goes nowhere. And Rhonda gets out of the submission. And oh, Rhonda has a roll-up. One. No, barely. And we got all-out chaos. I cannot believe that this referee is able to freaking check. Is able to even take. And the women's champion gets dropped. And she goes for the leg drop on Mistress Scarlett. And the referee, 1, 2, 3. Holy crap! The first person eliminated, Rhonda making a statement. The first person eliminated is Scarlett, the women's champion. This season, part 2 starts off with a bang. Oh, jeez. And Kayla is eliminated by Chandra. And now Chandra charges right to Maya. As we got the lay shot going straight for the... Ah! To the kendo stick! Oh, jeez. We got them going, and we got Rhonda rolling up for a pin. No. And a kick to the face. Or the... Oh, Lord. We got these women going at... Every woman wants to make a statement. This is their first match back, and a win could mean a lot. And checks her on the punch. And the #1 contender's taking out 1, 2, no. And Leishaw's eliminated. Oh, Chandra. Kendo stick. Going into the... Oh, just jacking the punches in the gut. Oh, God. And Rhonda trying to get a little bit of... And she goes after Maya with a kick. And she's got the chair. Oh, and a jacking punch. She missed with the chair shot. Oh, but she jacks her anyways. 1, 2. No, and Maya will not let up. Going back to the ring. Oh! And taking with the kendo stick. That's like the 5th kendo stick brought into this match. Oh, jeez! She just took Maya out, who had her eyes set on Chandra. 1, 2, 3. It's down to Chandra. It's down to Ronda. A 1 count, and Chandra is not having any of this, and neither is Ronda. Oh Lord! Oh God! Puts her, slammed her right onto the steel chair, trying to make her tap, And Chandra's fighting it. She's fighting it as much as she can. Ronda trying, wrenching the neck, crossface. Trying to get the submission here. Ronda's barely trying again. Oh, that didn't look good. She slammed her, she threw her over, and she fell like back of the head first onto the steel chair. Spinebuster from Chandra. And Chandra cannot believe Ronda is still in a clothesline. She has her. I cannot honestly believe kendo stick. And she drops the leg. Oh my God, ref. 1, 2, 3. Ronda Hogan with the win. She lost at Krogananza 2, but she took this match. She eliminated at least 3 of the ladies in that match. She came back swinging. She sent a statement, not just to the rest of the roster, and not just to the women's champion herself, but she sent a statement to the current #1 contender, Leisha, with this win. And my God, the ladies are back. Weird that they're showing replays out of order, but okay.
Here is your winner, the irresistible force, Ronda Hogan.
And Ronda, the fans here cheering as Chandra is questioning herself outside the ring, trying to get her breath. She almost had that match won. She could have capitalized after that crossface, but Ronda picked up the win with the leg drop. My God, and the crowd's going wild, and she's listening to this crowd here. But this isn't over for the other ladies. This isn't over for Maya. It's not over for Lachey. It's not over for Chandra and Kayla. And it sure as hell is not over for the current women's champion, Mistress Scarlett, who has to be feeling it after being the first woman eliminated in this match, and no less by Ronda Hogan, making a statement after her loss at Krogananza 2. And the fans on their feet.